finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Iowa State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates.
Right down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play
makes a grab and room to run. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to it. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Running to the left. Picks up the 1st down. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still.
Grabs it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the...
Maybe some room here. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long.
Turning it on. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Mitchell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Right? You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. To the air, it's McDaniel. The short hands, it's Malls. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's man. There's a little room there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Might be changing the route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Splits the uprights. It's good. Are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays. This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll pull it on the read. There's a crease. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. This time he wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cyclones, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Shelton. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He tries to take the top off. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Sparty. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Looking left. He's got an open man. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Spartans, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Under fire. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some...
It's complete! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Spartans will try to put 1 on the board on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch, tried to get it in, but was denied. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. To the air, it's McDaniel. Touchdown, Spartans! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the outside. There he goes to the left. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cyclones! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Vasquez. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Makes the catch. It's Smalls. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Aldridge. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking down the middle. Makes a catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Trying to find the end zone. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Texas Longhorns.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the 3rd quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the move, it's Vasquez. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quickly out to the tight end. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Had to settle for the field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
From the gun, running back on the move. Finding some room. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Fires to the big fella. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On his feet at the 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Spartans are in the hurry-up. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He wants to change this route. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Spartan. And here they come, almost all the way back.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes. When I'm a defense and I got them backed up, is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation, backed up, close to their own end zone.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside. It's man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time.
Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Jose State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Send the tight end in motion. Now on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's man. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Tight end now in motion. They're going to ride this running back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's man. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Spartan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They Perches way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Quickly complete. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it on the bootleg. Flips it out to the back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. They'll go to the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. A one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's McDaniel. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Give to the running back. Could be an alley. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Cyclones take a timeout, and they will have no more. And they'll breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And the point after is good. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Complete in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cyclones in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate, and late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. He'll throw on third down. Now adjusting. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Tried everything to get that one last yard, but the defense got him out of bounds and made the play. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400.
Gashes the heart of the knee. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.